brought 7 puppies to my house and the second female was adopted. My God, what a mess! After the sad farewell to Chitares and her 7 little ones, the Cockery Coast gentleman brought this bunch of big-eared pups to my house and your life. And during the trip, the Pumyra was all squeezed in the back of my grandpa Pedro's Papatinha to keep an eye on the caged kids. Arriving here at the William Janus mansion, they let the kids loose. And guys, it's amazing, their mood changes completely when they're alone and when they're with their little siblings who smell like pet food. They get shy and insecure. Together, they turn into total chaos. But these group antics are for tomorrow's video, because today we're going to talk about the adoption of Pumira, the second little puppy to go to her new home. Pumira, along with 2 more siblings, including the little one, were left together inside a small box on the night they were abandoned at the door of Marina's house. And as soon as she saw those 3 defenseless little babies at her door, she decided to adopt one of them. Hours later, we rescued this big family. So, Gustavo, Marina's boyfriend, put light blue ribbons on 2 little girls so that after a few days, he could choose one of them to adopt. And my humans, being scatterbrained, misunderstood. They thought that Gustavo and Marina were going to keep both of the blue ribbon puppies, so much so that they passed this wrong information on to you. Marina and Gustavo always came to visit the little girl. Pumira was the first to have a family because she was chosen by them as soon as she was found on the night of the abandonment. So we got her ready to meet her new family who wanted her so much. Since she was really furry, Poo-Poo was the thunder dog we most wanted to hose down, because her long fur was hiding a lot of gunk from the shelter. And guys, the real enemy was something else. It wasn't the mud, but the stuck-on weeds. Her hair. Look, you have no idea how many burrs this little girl had. There might even be some left to this day, if you can believe it. Okay, and that's even more reason for us to put cement on that pigsty floor. Even the little dogs must have been freaking out from how dirty their bodies were. And with hair as long as Rapunzel's, her favorite human didn't miss the chance to turn this little calf into a Manoresaurus. Now more than ever, it totally makes sense to call them an iconic family. Aiming for Don Dondoka's puppy bath at the pet shop, but ended up with Neymar's Mohawk from 2010. If that style comes back, we're in trouble. That's worse than Restart's colorful pants. And speaking of hair, what color is her fur, huh? A brunette with platinum gold? Pumi was clearly hating her first bath. However, she stayed focused and very well behaved, just like her mother Chitara taught her with a good old slipper. After we spent more time removing weeds from her fur than actually bathing her, we finally finished the aquatic services and moved her to the dry room. Guys, there were so many animals to bathe that we had to hire a full team of dog spa service providers. The team, in this case, was Cocorico's brother Frangolino and his girlfriend, who is also named Camilla, which I don't think is original at all on the part of my uncle Gabriel Cara de Pastel, making me live with 2 Camillas. As if it wasn't enough to have my human who didn't even want me. Now there's this Aunt Camilleska too. Since I already spent all my hard-earned money funding the sequel, the kids I took in to raise, my uncles had to be paid with licks in the pit. After she was all dried up, we took Pomerania back to her group of big-eared friends so she could play with them one last time and show everyone how superior she was for being the only one who smelled nice among all those stinky ones. Pumi was very happy to be clean, smelling good, well taken care of among her siblings, and still playing with a super fun little plush toy she found on the floor of my house, my diva. She was glowing inside and out until her parents finally arrived to pick her up. From now on, Pumira will be called Athena, and she is the only one of the 11 Thunder Dogs who will continue living in our city. Athena, may you be very happy, little one. May your life be long, full of health, joy, and all the best things. Thank you for everything, little bear. Go with God.